So I'm really scared that because of me filming this that I'm gonna get beaten up or murdered. Possibly murdered because I'm pretty sure the one girl has a record. So this is great. Hey guys, it's Kiara. I'm sorry that my face is getting really red. I'm like burning up, but I don't want to change my shirt because I have a really cute outfit on. So yeah. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, we're gonna talk about something really weird and scary, and frankly, they shouldn't exist. You know them, you hate them, they're crazy girlfriends, and I have had one too many experiences with crazy girlfriends. Now in these situations, I wasn't flirting with these boys. I'd just like to put that out there. These girls were just being really nuts. We've all have seen these crazy girlfriends. We all know the crazy girlfriends. Some guys will say all girls are crazy. That's not true. I mean, I've had my crazy moments, not gonna lie. But girls have intuition sometimes, and sometimes our intuition is very wrong, and sometimes the girl's just crazy, and you can't tell which is which, and it's just big pile of mess. So I'm going to be talking about two different couples. The first couple I'm going to be talking about is called Brad and Jenny. All names have been changed because I don't want to die, because I'm actually scared that these girls will kill me, because I've seen them get in fights at school, like literal fist fights. So frankly, I like breathing, kinda, so I'm not gonna tick them off if they watch this. Hopefully I'll be alive tomorrow. Who knows? Who's to say? Not me. So the first story I'm gonna tell is Jenny and Brad. Me and Brad were in a class together sophomore year, and we had to do a project together. Leading up to this, I've never talked to Jenny, I haven't talked to Brad. The only time that I talked to Brad was when we were assigned to this project together. He was very nice. First off, I'm not going to say that he was mean, because he was very nice. He was very cooperative, which I was really happy about, because the last thing I wanted to do was the whole project. I ended up doing the whole project anyway, but I get home that night and I realized that I needed some of this information for our PowerPoint. It was no big deal. So I just sent him a quick DM on Instagram. I'm like, hey, can you just send me a picture or email your information to me? Wasn't like I was flirting. I literally just wanted information for our project. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you in like 5 minutes. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm waiting. And I noticed that my Ask FM, because this Ask FM was a thing at the time, was filling up with questions. And for me, that was kind of out of the ordinary, because I'm not popular, I'm not really pretty, so I was like, why are people sending me questions? This doesn't happen. So I go on my Ask, and I notice that all the questions have to do with Brad. I really hope that you can see where this is going, because I sure didn't. The first question involving Brad had to do with his girlfriend, and it said, don't talk to Brad when you know that he has a girlfriend. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm not talking to Brad, I just want his information for our project. But I didn't say that. If you actually scroll down on my Ask like far enough, you'll probably see my answer. I'm pretty sure I said something like, who's Brad? Because really didn't know him. Like, I'm serious, I did not talk to him at all until my teacher was like, Kiara and Brad, you're partners. That was the only time I've talked to him. And then they asked another question. It was like Brad blank with his last name initial, and I was like, still don't know who that is, still don't know who you are, what are you talking about? And then I get a huge freaking paragraph, like, I mean Bible long. I'm sitting there at home on my phone and I'm like, do I really want to read this? Do I really want to waste my time when I already know who's sending me these questions? Because around the second question, I'm like, this is Jenny. Because I also went on her Ask and I noticed that she was posting things like, I hate it when girls talk to boys knowing that they're in a relationship, and I'm just like, I just want to do my project. Like, I don't want this drama. Can I just do my project so I can get an A? So I read this very large paragraph, and it's basically calling and I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is great. I love this. I love the positivity that I am receiving. So of course, you know, I did the whole project because when I went to school the next day, he wouldn't talk to me. In fact, he avoided me at all costs. He even asked my teacher if he could switch groups, which personally offended me because, like I said, didn't do anything. So I did the whole project by myself. I even told the teacher because, frankly, I wasn't going to let him and his stupid girlfriend get a 90. They had a lot of problems, too. Like, when I mean problems, I mean they were weird. Like, really weird. But I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to be murdered, because I'm really scared that Jenny will hunt me down and shoot me. So, moving on to the next story. So the next story has to do with Catherine and Ryan. Again, names have been changed because I like to live. So Ryan and Catherine, to my knowledge, have probably been dating since 8th grade. They've been on and off again, you know, that couple. They've cheated on each other multiple times. They've done very bad things with each other multiple times. They've gotten arrested with each other multiple times. So you know this is like a ride or die couple. Over the summer, I think it was going into sophomore year, I went to my new high school because there's like multiple buildings for my high school. So I went to my high school to get a tour, and I was walking around with my dad and I saw Ryan and he was checking me out, and I kind of ignored it because I knew that him and Catherine might have been dating. And then over the summer we went a lot to Red Robin, and Ryan happened to be working there. So I saw him a lot. I would smile at him. I would say hi sometimes. And one day I decided to follow him on Instagram. So I DM'd him and I was like, hey, by any chance is Red Robin hiring? Because I was looking for a job. This was before I got hired for my current job. And he was like, yeah, we're definitely hiring. I'll send you an application. You know that stuff is gonna happen when they're like, oh yeah, I'll send whatever you need to you in 5 minutes. Just give me some time. Because you know in that split second, like, something's gonna happen. He didn't DM me back in 5 minutes, so I forgot about it. So a couple days go by and I was like, hey, I never got that application. So I went onto my DMs and I noticed I was blocked. That's right, I was blocked. So I didn't have any other way of contacting him, so I had to wait until school started. So when school started, Catherine actually went on my bus. That was awful. And the reason why it was awful was, I guess, she had his Instagram account password or something, and she was the one who blocked me. And she also was telling rumors about me and was saying that we hooked up, which wasn't true at all, because I was honestly just looking for a job because I need money. That was it. I was on the bus and she was like, you know, I really think Ryan's into blondes. And I was sitting in my seat and I was just like, oh, sweetie, why are you like this? It's not cute, it's not attractive, and frankly, you look crazy. Actually, Ryan avoids me in the hall every time I see him, and his girlfriend gives me death glares, you know, the usual. I think there needs to be a line, like a line that should not be crossed, and it's like the crazy line. And these girls definitely crossed the crazy line more than once. I'm not even telling, like, why they're really crazy. Like, these girls have gotten into fights with other girls because their boyfriend has looked at them. These girls have literally, like, tried to ruin some girls because their boyfriend followed them on Instagram. Like, it's just stupid stuff like that. And I have more stories. Like, do not think that these are the only 2 girls that I have dealt with, because trust me, like I said, I've had one too many experiences with crazy girlfriends, and it just makes me sit back and I'm like, huh, y'all are weird. So yeah, guys, that is it. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, it'd mean a ton. Also, follow all my social media, links are down below. And have a great week. I love you so much, and yeah, bye!